Alright, what's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Astro on the PS5. I am back for another session after getting going with Final Fantasy 1. I definitely needed to make some progress on that one. But I am very excited to be back. Now, one thing I noticed, it's 41 of 42. As I've mentioned before, my girlfriend is playing alongside, and this is a chance for me to get back ahead again. She's kind of had to follow me around a little bit. Because like I've been around when she's been playing, and like I'm generally just watching and like seeing her reactions, and we're kind of enjoying it together. But obviously that comes with the downside of I don't want her to go ahead of where I am, so that I can obviously experience these fresh for the playthrough. And so yeah, she's caught up to me again. But in the process, she actually ended up triggering a level that I did not. I thought I cleared everything here, and then I was like, wait a minute, what was that you just found there? So if you explore enough of it, something new appears, and then you go boom, and then this one appears. So this was one that I was missing. Crumble Rumble 1. So this is to complete the nebula fully. Don't think there's too much to it, other than dying there. That's the only thing there is. It's been a few days, I need to remember how to play this game again. Like how long we can maintain this for. I think that's literally it. Yeah. It was nice and simple. Monkey see, monkey rescue. Home run hero, never afraid to take a big swing. There we go, that was all it was. And with that we can move on to the next level of... what is it, like the Octopus Nebula Galaxy? That's it. Now we're officially done with everything here. I think I've concluded at this stage I do want to complete this game like 100% if I can. Don't know about platinum stuff, but like I think at least getting all of the like basically getting this for all of the nebulas I think is probably good. In the process, if I can get all of the 169, like enough for 169 of the coin machine thingies, like the claw machine, then I'll do that too, but we'll see. So, we completed this one, and now we said we were going to continue with this guy. Did I do both of these? I did not. Didn't do that one. Didn't do that one either. Okay. Let's start off just quickly with these two. But there's been an interesting like little spike in views for the first episode. Like originally it did absolutely terribly. It was one of the worst series, unfortunately, that I'd uploaded. But I think the word of mouth about the game, a lot of people just didn't realize A, that this game existed, and B, that it was actually really, really good. And so like I think after about 3 or 4 days it had a second spike in views, which is very rare for a series like that. Whoa. Oh, come on. I thought I got it first. And so I think that's a bit of a testament to how many people were like really impressed by what the game had to offer, and like the reviews helped and that kind of thing. Get these pumpkin boys. Ooh. Okay. So these ones are a little bit more challenging, you know. There we go. And I don't think there's a checkpoint here. Shit, there isn't a checkpoint? I think this officially is... Of course I saw it with literally the most bloody challenging thing the game's thrown at us so far. That's insane. Let's see if I can speedrun a little more. Yeah. I need to get my bearings again in terms of how far I can jump and like all of that. So like that jump there, for example, I thought I could make. Basically, when you spend time up in the air, you increase your chance of being hit by this projectile. So I was trying to see if I can get away with not. Alright, that's better. There we go. That's better. That's tough! Okay, the game is showing its teeth a little bit here. We did start to get signs of it in the first level of this new kind of system. And these are definitely not a gimme. I mean, you saw literally how comically easy the previous one was. And compared to that, this is a whole different ball game. And there's no like reprieve here. I do wonder, some games of this type, they offer you, like if you've died enough times, they'll give you a bit of a reprieve, they'll give you like an extra life to make it a little bit easier, not have you get completely stuck on this. But so far at least, I've died at least like 5-6 times here. And it's not throwing me a bone yet. So I think this is a little bit of a indication of things to come here. This session I think is going to be a little bit more kind of, the training wheels are off. And to be fair, we still have quite a lot of the game to play. So, right, let's wait for this one. Ah! Are you kidding me? I thought that bit was on rails, like you couldn't die like... God damn it, okay. Alright, let's focus. I kind of had my start the session chill, like it's only Astro bot. This is the most like cute, adorable, fun game I've played in a long time. It's generally quite easy. It's chill. Everything's fine. But I have to put my gamer hat back on. Stop having as much fun. I need to focus. Alright, here we go. Let's wait for it. Why didn't it... You notice how like he kind of did the laser thing and then just immediately just fell again? You can definitely maintain it longer than that. But you can see this bit's challenging. I am very curious to see my girlfriend's run of this bit. She's been dying more than I have, not by much, but she has been dying a little bit more. I want to see the perspective of someone else as well. That's what's been pretty fun about this whole thing. It's rare that I get to watch other people play. I just don't really have the time. Like on YouTube and stuff, I don't really watch other people play through games and stuff. It's not the type of content I generally prefer to watch. But with my girlfriend, it's been kind of interesting because she obviously she likes to watch me play a lot of stuff. But I enjoy watching her play through games too. And so seeing her go through the same things I did and seeing her perspectives, like what she struggled on, what she found easy, what she liked, what she didn't like, it's definitely very interesting. And that's definitely been the case for Astro Bot. I mean, by and large, we've had pretty much the same kind of feeling about it. Let's see. That was one of those where I think I died because I touched it. Like these enemies you've seen, you don't die just by touching them. So I thought it was the same, but I think for those jelly enemies, if you touch them, you might die. Or it fired off at that exact moment. Let's do a test. Oh, you can touch them. I think I was just unlucky. Literally fired off at that split second. Alright, literally got a phone call. Alright, here we go. Let's go! The phone call helped. Yay! Okay, that was a bit of a rough start, but we got it. Get me out of here. So that's definitely an indication of how things can spike up in terms of the difficulty. But I'm going to owe it to the fact that I was just getting started and it kind of caught me off guard. Every single one of these optional ones has been very easy. I've basically, I think, done them all first or second time. So that one kind of surprised me a bit, I think. But now that I've got my head a bit more screwed in, should be okay. No. Can I like jump on top of this like Mario style? Yeah, I guess if you punch it's fine. go. Whoa, I didn't realize that was going to go. Holy shit. Yeah, these are challenger, man. No! And the fact that they don't have any checkpoints within them is very interesting. That's fascinating stuff. There we go. Just run straight through. That's better. Oh! Whew, that was close. That was close. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. That one, you're kind of forced to... You can't use your boosters at all. I thought maybe there's still a way to be quick enough for it, but... Gonna ignore these boxes, I just don't care. Hey! That's harsh, man. That's harsh. Okay. It has definitely been a lot more deaths than I expected for these bits. This has really shocked me to start the session. I think the main thing is just the lack of checkpoints. Like, yes, it's difficult. Much more difficult than anything we've done in the game so far. These, like, 2 optional levels. But the fact that they don't give you any checkpoints is quite brutal. And the fact that the margin for error is literally 0. Like, even in Crash Bandicoot, oftentimes you had, like, the mask and stuff to protect you from a mishap or two. But here it's just like, you have only one opportunity. It's like, if you fail, you restart the entire level again. So it's just a different layer to the game that I didn't know it would even have, honestly. So, this is the bit that caught me out. Here, I have to basically kind of let go of the lasers at a really, like, specific time to make sure I don't land on it while I have the lasers equipped. I think that's the only way. Yeah. I didn't even know what that was. Wow. So yeah, you're seeing, like, this is genuinely challenging. Like, no two ways about it. This is, like, higher level gameplay required for these. Oof. I'm just very curious how this is gonna... Oh my god. How this is gonna translate into the normal levels. Like, these ones just being small optional levels, I think is kind of more understandable. That it's like, well, if you want to really go and get everything, you have to play it this way. But I don't understand what that's supposed to... Oh, you're supposed to do the spinny thing. I thought you had to kind of... It's one of those where, like, you have to rapidly tap square to get them off. That's annoying. I mean, there's so little time that by the time you glance at the tutorial and see what you're supposed to do, you're already dead, so I think that's a bit crap. Basically, I think with these kind of games, as soon as the difficulty goes up, it has to be better. You know what I mean? Like, these games are at their best, I think, when they're accessible and fun. And as soon as the difficulty goes up, like, the gameplay needs to, like, be tight. It needs to feel relatively fair. It needs to be... still retain at least some of that element of fun, even though it's more challenging now. And so I think the criteria to fulfill for this type of game to remain, you know, great when it's being more challenging is more difficult. So, like, for example, that tutorial there is just pants because you're guaranteed to die, basically. If you need it, which I assume most people will, like, most people are just going to try and either just run straight through or avoid them. But if you're being asked to kind of have a glance at the tutorial, you're already dead because you get half a second before you fall through. So yeah, okay, let's see what we can do this time. Yeah, so now obviously I did it in advance because I knew, but obviously the first time you're kind of guaranteed to fail. And there we go. So challenging stuff indeed. This took like 15 attempts or something to get through. Is that... Was that the doll from Bloodborne? I think that's what it was. I didn't notice it. The way it said will stay with you until the end, it made me think it's that. But yeah, easily, compared to everything I've done in the game so far, these two were far and away. Like, I died maybe 20, 25 times just trying to do those two. But thankfully, again, very short levels. And I think a lot of it was just being caught off guard because the rest of the game just doesn't have that kind of difficulty spike. And so hopefully for the main levels, we should still be generally okay. I mean, that level of difficulty for, like, if that was it from here on until the end of the game, I don't think that would be a good idea. It's just, again, it already starts to slide too far along that spectrum. I think back to this good stuff. This is more of what we need. But having those little kind of more challenging things in between, I definitely think is nice. I'm more than happy to do it. But in relatively small bursts, for me at least. Okay. Oh, yes, okay, downsizing, huh? That's very cool. And the music for this game has been so good. I've been really enjoying the music. So we've probably got to shrink and then these turn into like... Oh my god, this is so good. This is genius. Again, it's the type of simple but genius. Look at those ears. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, this is where this game shines best, not when you're dying 15 times to complete a level. So I'm hoping the ratio stays much more in favor of this than what we started the session with. But yeah, the perspective changes. I wonder if this game's playable in VR somehow. That'd be kind of cool. Well, oh shit! I didn't see the horn at the front. That's not a difficulty thing. That's just a me thing. I screwed up there. But for the normal levels, they have so many thingies anyway. They have so many checkpoints. So you do that, and then you take them out with... Oh my god, that's a lot of work. But your reward is that. And then you go in here. Oh my god. I feel like I'm going to miss so many things because I'm going to forget that there's like a little bit I can go into. Oh my god. This is great. Yeah, I'm back to having a massive smile on my face. Good lord. I can't capture him in there. There we go. There we go. We're off to the races. Whoops. Even the little sound effects. Oh, it's too good. Already deserving of being in and among the conversation for Game of the Year. I don't care. It's that good. Already I can tell. Like, it's just, it stands so far apart from so much of the other stuff that's been happening. Whoops. Stuff like this, I think, it just really feels like it deserves to be rewarded. Oh, there we go. Like, this obviously feels more like a Toy Story or something. So no jigsaw puzzle pieces here, that's a surprise, and no bots to save either. But one thing I've been saying is that I think one of the only criticisms so far that you could have of the game where I'd kind of feel like somewhat justified is if people say, you know what, this game's too short, there's not enough content in it to be charging full price. That, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. Again, that's a bit of a personal preference. I do think it's worth the money, personally. But to those who won't, I'm not going to fight them on it. But But to that end, I was thinking that this is the perfect kind of game, because it's such a Sony proprietary title, that in the future surely they can just release like expansion packs for this and DLCs, and this is the kind of game that they could just support for years to come. Like they could just keep like building new worlds and just releasing them as DLC packs. It seems like it's tailor-made for that kind of thing. I would love, like, you know, once a year for them to just release like a new world or something, or, you know, I definitely think it would work for this game. The sound design as well. I feel like I've missed so much though, like yeah, we'll see what happens when there's another jigsaw piece, so we can at least go there. There we go. Could do with that AC. Although, to be honest, the warm temperatures are already finished now in the UK. We're done. Sometimes we get a pretty warm September as well, but so far at least it cooled down quite quickly, unfortunately. So the whole joke of even if you get AC, you only need it for 2 weeks a year. Like this summer has been really crap. It's actually been a bit more apt, I would say, unfortunately. Could still pick them up like that, I guess. Let's crawl under the sheets. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Please tell me that's number 2. I had a feeling it was number 3. I had a feeling. I think these are ones also you can't probably get out from. Or maybe you can. Yeah, maybe you can backtrack actually. So I'm going to have at least a quick look here. Just want to spend more time in this like tiny mode. It's just too much fun. I mean, I'm hoping that the bots I need to look for haven't been shrunk themselves, because then that would make it way harder. And well, I don't know if there's a way to... Yeah, let's try and get up here first. Or get through here first. Okay. There we go. That was number 2. So we're back on track now. That's good. Wasn't too hard, thankfully. Oh, look at these apples. Just excellent. It's one of the coolest platformer levels I think I've played in a very long time. It's excellent. Only thing is I have to do this again. But that's on me. Ah, just trying to get it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Like, again, this would have been perfect as a bit of a, you know, the way, like, let's say Kingdom Hearts collabs with certain franchises and stuff. If this was to be some kind of, I don't know, Toy Story collab level. So dope. Yeah, I had a feeling at that time they weren't going to give it to you. Okay, interesting. Whoops. It's a little baby one. Okay, this one counts. Nice. Wasn't too sure. Royal Roller, they'll make you a star. How many do I have? Okay, we're still doing well. Okay. Okay. You just okay. Another one up there. How do we get up there? I think I shouldn't have broken the boxes, for starters. I assume those boxes don't come back. Yeah, I think the only thing is some of the traversal, I guess, you kind of have to do again. Like if you end up down here, I think you can get up there, but it's not designed to be done like that. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I would have liked a few more kind of easy shortcuts when you're in big mode, but then obviously I don't know how they could design the level around that, because then you could just use the big mode to get through in the first place. Yeah, this one I feel like kind of out of options. There is the fan down here. Oh, there you go. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is definitely something I have never seen before. That's so freaking cool. How do I get in? Do I have to get in from here somehow? Or I have to be in big form? No. Why can't I get in? I thought I have to be inside it. Guess you don't. No! I went too soon. I had a feeling it might go a little further, but I just couldn't. It stayed stuck for a long time. Let me rotate around here. It's a bit easier to track what I'm doing. Just even like the effect of, like the visual effect of the dip in the bubble is just so nice. Really well done. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. One more left. But I mean, that is literally something like this is what you call just like being super inventive. Like the creativity that's gone into this game is just so, so good. Continues to impress. Small platform. Yeah, still, I would say all in, this is one of the best platformer levels I think I've played. It's so good. It's got like great, like it looks great, the music's really good for this level, the gameplay's inventive. It's a decently long level too. And that's the last one. But we are missing a jigsaw piece. So we'll have to see if we can find it. Might be down there. I don't know. Oh, there is a little something here. Almost didn't see. I really hope we get a few more levels like this. This is brilliant. Yes, it's the last jigsaw piece. Superb. I did see it, but I don't know where exactly. Oh, it's the end of the level. I did not know. No, I don't. I want to go back. God's sake. The bit behind me I thought was the final level. That's annoying. That's such bullshit. I thought basically the bit with the cage, I thought you go back and then you have to kind of finish up the level there, but it was just basically where you started. I guess there was a portal that I missed as well. I should probably get that. So I definitely know where the jigsaw piece is, but I guess this round we should look for the portal too. So I guess since I missed the portal, I'm not too mad. I was always going to come back for that anyway.